The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day there. Having argued the other week for Compulsory KiwiSaver, it was sort of ironic, but probably lucky, that several reports came out right after those comments that wanted basically the same thing, and then enter Winston, who wants it as well and will pay for it apparently with tax cuts. The tax cuts are, of course, completely unaffordable, but it doesn't make the compulsion idea a bad one. Just a reminder, I personally am not for compulsion, but it is, it seems, the only way to solve our never-ending inability to save. Now, what possibly now is the defining argument? We have a bloke called John O'Malley. He works for Deloitte, has written a paper on creditor and debtor nations. Now, that is when you take all the country's financial dealings with the world and you work out who owes what. Now, places like Germany and Japan and Switzerland are what they call creditor nations. They are owed money. The debtor nations owe the money. New Zealand, it will not surprise you, is a debtor nation. Australia, which is where the paper originated from, is what they call a switcher nation. In other words, has been a debtor, but the numbers have reversed dramatically. Net foreign liabilities have gone from 63% of GDP in 2016 to 32, now down to 24. If it keeps going, you're a creditor nation. Now, how have they done this? Answer, well, a number of things, because economies are complex, of course, but no small contributor has been, you guessed it, superannuation. Paul Keating, former Labor Treasurer, introduced compulsion back in 1992. Contributions from employee and employer, they've never looked back. I mean, yes, they had the usual arguments. I mean, it cuts into pay rises, it's unaffordable, but 30-something years later, the proof is in the numbers. We have an average KiwiSaver of $30-ish thousand. On average, $30-ish thousand. Theirs, $130,000. Recently, for the first time, they could say that a person starting working for 40 years on an average salary, could look forward to retiring in comfort. So, problem solved. They don't debate retirement and its cost, and the wealth created makes them on the verge of being a creditor nation, joining the heavyweights like Japan and Germany and Switzerland. So, New Zealand or Australia? Who would you rather be?
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.